to wrap up the composition, we see Psycho Sid locking in there, is hammering away on their solo lane towers.
But look what Darian's going for. He knows he's zoned out of this lane, so he's coming to a different lane. Well, they're taking a very early dragon out of
As
this.
something that Gambit does incredibly well. 4.5 minutes. Psycho Sid has used that ghost. We see a flash away from Voidal. They fling Diamond Procs out. Smite is going to be enough to secure the dragon. The question is, how many kills can Vulcun secure? Diamond Procs is probably going to throw down this rappel just to survive a little bit longer. Continue to pull the people back, and Darian gets out. First blood is secured. We do see Alex is going to follow suit with the aid.
Gambit.
So Voidal's just coming to help out. Darian is going to at least lock Psycho Sid for a couple of seconds. The root does connect as well. Cocoon not in range just yet. Safeguard does come down. Psycho Sid is going to get hooked up, but there's no ignite ticking, so he's going to be able to use Insanity Potion to survive. Now in the mid lane, Mancloud jumps onto Alex. Deathmark pops. Zuna, in fact, lands a kill, most likely from that explosive shot.
ASU, and it overextends the rest of your team. It allowed Gambit to rush in play. So watch this. The crescendo comes out. Alex Itch is going to take so much damage. And look at the engage by Mancloud. The ulti actually tracked Alex Itch.
Popping that Insanity Potion. Just going to heal himself up. Here comes Zuna. We do see the ghost coming down from Psycho Sid. He's getting in range, tanking up the tower, flings Darian backwards. Buster shot throws him against the wall with the poison ticks. Couple more auto attacks. Psycho Sid and Zuna make that look easy.
Ruin King active, helping to guarantee. Just a well-played fight. Mancloud forced to run, though.
Ignites his pop. We do see Spirit Rush coming in. Alex is going to try and track him here. Deathmark has just been used a moment ago. Spirit Rush, one last proc. Mancloud does get taken down by the last bit of damage there. They trade one for one. It's safe, but you can see the rest of Gambit roaming around to the river. Cocoon does catch Bloodwater out. Here comes Darian. Stand United is being channeled. A very good Dragon's Rage kick. Shen does not get delivered. Those are flashes away. A great crescendo. Locks up 3 members in the background. We do see Mancloud diving onto Voidal. He's going to get knocked up into the air. Darian is now in a little bit of trouble. They're going to trade support for support. His Bloodwater does get dropped, but Zuna is able to pick one up. He stomps down onto Darian. Goomba stomping in with the slow. Darian is now in a massive amount of trouble. Genja nowhere to be seen. Not involved in this fight. Psycho Sid is going to try continue chasing on the side, and Mancloud with a shuriken.
A while ago, there was a lot that stacked against Gambit.
Diamond Procs once again starting a fight. He's jumped on top of Xmithy. Here comes Alex from the side. Spirit Rush has been used. The charm does not connect. Second proc of Spirit Rush goes out the back. Mancloud with his Deathmark has been able to completely remove Voidal from the map. Now Diamond Procs is in trouble. Genja is finally in a team fight, but he's alone. We do see a great kickback. Genja gets taken out as Mancloud goes for the double kill. There is a smite available for Diamond Procs if he decides to go in. Baron is at 3,500 HP. It's at 3,000 HP. Diamond needs to go to Spider Form to repel in. Baron gets dropped. Crescendo does actually catch him. I think he repels in. Baron's still alive in the background. It's hammering onto Vulcun. Stranglethorn throws him up in the air. Baron secures one. Alex secures a second. That's a second kill now for Alex.
And they can go for Baron.
Here comes Darian.
Oh, it's a ball.
Standing lighting in. That Baron is so incredibly dealing so much damage as Mancloud is hanging around the side. He manages to use the shadow out. Alex is in a lot of trouble, but this is risky.
This is incredibly risky, can you believe it? So 2 members of Vulcun alive. Bloodwater is out of mana. His recall's cancelled. Genja's going for this fight.
The barrier is up. We'll see if it blocks some of that damage. He's going to try and lifesteal a little bit off the ward. Baron continues being focused. Alex gets the shutdown kill onto Mancloud. Baron is going to be secured. Ladies and gentlemen, Gambit turned this game around. They are 2,000 gold behind, but with the stats of Baron, this is an even game.
A little bit more. Vulcun is still not collapsing back for this fight.
Teleport is not available for Sid for another 10 or so seconds. It will be up shortly. Gambit continue to focus this tower. 4 members bashing away as Voidal hanging out in the background, putting some vision down. Xmithy does get taunted up. No root lands. The charm connects. That is him deleted from the fight. Massive damage from the piercing arrows as Genja continues to spam down. Alex jumps in. He just melts background. Deathmark is available as we see Psycho Sid gets taunted in. Darian the focus of the Deathmark. That's going to pop. We'll see if he survives. Darian survives. That's Deathmark did nothing for Vulcun. The rest of Gambit now focusing.
The problem is, though, this Alex Itch split push. He's actually now hard to deal with 1v1.
He lands the charm. He manages to dive back with Zuna. It's going to knock him back. The Ignite secures the kill. That was a point-blank charm. Is now all of a sudden Alex off the diamond secures the big wolf. Now, second dragon of the game for Gambit. Remember, they had a 4.5-minute dragon. This is definitely
need to be concerned about the push coming in too quickly for Vulcun. They should get this turret, but it's going to be close if they don't run soon.
Yeah, Gambit nowhere near, but look at the chain of corruption. Psycho Sid is the first target. We see Mancloud and Bloodwood knocked into the air as the crescendo does stun them up for a second, but not going to be enough. Genja should just get popped by this Deathmark. They trade mid laner for 80 carry, but trading back and forth, continuing to farm. Now Baron is up. You can see Vision being denied. Mancloud may eat a charm. This is going to be scary. We flicked over to fight a Baron. We do see the charm landing. Alexic Spirit rushes out. That should be Mancloud going down. As the Stand United comes in, that's going to be enough to survive the Deathmark damage. Alexic still surviving in the background. Sid and Smithy taunted up by Darren as now the Stranglethorns will only throw up Sid. But that is great. You cannot, if you lock up Sin, you
see throughout this tournament is the Zuna split push, because in 1v1s he does very well. He's mechanically very proficient, and on a champion like Tristana
goes in first. This is the question. Both of these teams are split. We do see Diamond Frost caught in a little bit of trouble. Stand United was being channeled. He repels forward. A kick back, but Darien is in position. The question is, where is the taunt going to land? Psycho Sid is the first focus here of Gambit as a three-man crescendo locks him up. Genja in the background continues laying down the damage as Zuna forced out the fight. Gambit with an easy 2 kills on the board right now as Diamond Frost is the only one in danger of going down. A root into a taunt kills Mancloud, and now Gambit
likely to go to Gambit.
Question is, can they do what Gambit did? Zuna just gets chunked down. Barry is going to allow him to survive a little bit. 110 HP, flashes the piercing arrow. Alex flashes over the wall. He's going to be able to secure the kill. 5. Another kill on the board for Gambit. A second Baron of the game. Rush forward. Charm doesn't connect and is basically running.
Oh, man. That Vulcun, even with the turtle, have a hard time fighting this.
Psycho Sid, the tankiest tank on Vulcun, is just going to get melted under all of the damage. He does survive thanks to the Insanity Potion. Alexic caught out thanks to the crescendo. In the background, Bloodwater dropped to 200 HP, and a very good Zhonya's Hourglass allows Alexic to stay alive. Genja has not been attacking the tower just yet as Xmithy is now low. Piercing arrow from the side as Genja plays the mage. Slowed down by the hail of arrows. Darren is just waiting for a setup. He gets caught by the charm. Safeguard's not going to be enough, and Alex
just needs 2 more assists to make his score elite, which he deserves. He'll steal some of them out. Smithy lands a Q, though. Vulcun are not done with this.
No, they're not. Look at that long-range resonating strike. Smithy realizes Lee's Syndrome cost him his life. Now Psycho Sid in trouble as another Deathmark was used it by Mancloud. It's not going to be enough to pop Diamond Proxes. Mancloud's the man that's running right now. We do see once again piercing arrow spam from Genja.
Very well played team fight, good coordination, good control, and Gambit's chances at the core.